Attention, everybody. The views and opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of Acts Ministry, Acts Media Group, and or their affiliate and subordinate ministries and or nonprofits. And then some of the content on the show may be adult in nature, so please use discretion while watching with children. Boy, that's...
Now see how you can hear your voice over it?
Yeah, it's
Even though
beautiful.
it's loud? That's because the frequencies are down.
Good morning! Coming to you live from Acts Media Group headquarters here in beautiful Springfield, Missouri. It's the Morning Drive with Matt and Jay with their hosts, Matt and Jay, and we got Johnny Rooster sitting in and learning today. Beautiful day in the Ozarks. Sun is shining, as cold as can be.
Crackling cold out there.
Yeah. Our poor plants, I don't think they like the cold.
Unhealthy environment.
I missed the cue to fade us in. We're there now, though.
We need to change the title on the YouTube channel,
Why?
I think.
No.
Yeah.
Did you change it?
I did. It's right.
Oh, okay. That must just popped up from yesterday then.
Did you see that yesterday?
Well, it says the morning drive. And, whoa. Okay, it says the morning drive. And it was a topic that he...
Does it say how to win at everything?
How to win at everything.
Is that on the
Well,
YouTube
what
as well?
what I put on YouTube was... Let's see. I can't remember.
Thank you,
That's all right.
Good morning.
No worries.
Mrs. Rooster.
I put...
Yes,
What am I hearing? I'm hearing like a...
Three to
The
phone.
power or
No.
the power or goal setting. It's supposed to say the power of.
Of.
Are you guys hearing that little
The power
pulsing
of.
sound?
Yes, that's the this. We need a device. It's like $219, and you can plug these into it, and it eliminates all of that. But that's because there's a powered signal. This is a different electric power. The electricity through
It
this
never
is what
did that
causes it.
before. That's why.
Yeah, it did. It always did it.
No, not like this. This is like a...
The continued pulsing is
So-
probably because
And then you're gonna
All
go
right,
get
try
Mel.
there. It's gone.
Yeah, you can
Nope,
go
still
earlier
going on.
if you want. Just send it.
Oh yeah, I do hear it.
Shannon that you're getting him a little
Tighten up his microphone.
Okay.
So you take this like this, and then you turn it.
Yeah, that's
Tighten.
definitely the noise I'm hearing.
Yep. There
That
we go.
fixed... Well,
Is
no,
that
it's
better?
Still...
Um,
Did you... Now there's a buzz.
Yeah, we got a crackle.
Do that to yours, Jay.
It's like snap, crackle, pop.
Ah,
Jay? Are you there?
we need some new microphones.
testing.
Are you there?
Is that better?
Yeah, it went away. So it was your mic this whole time. So we're glad to have everybody. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Drive. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
Johnny Rooster.
We're glad to have everybody on board with us today. So, these glasses don't work up close and personal.
They're bifocals.
What was that? That was
That-
this still?
No.
Oh,
that
it's
was-
because that came on. Yeah.
Yeah, doing it does that.
All right.
I'm still hearing that thumpy thump noise.
You are?
I am too.
I am too.
I think this.
Yeah, we're having...
Sounds like a wind.
It does sound like wind.
Walking through the wind.
Now it sounds like a record player.
Yeah.
Did I-
Static key.
I didn't do anything that would damage the cable
Play
today.
Play the old 38.
So I
33
moved a
and
bunch of
third.
stuff around yesterday.
Anybody play records at home? 33 and a third.
Yeah. That was. I heard.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Dude, I felt it.
No, it's
No,
worse.
It's worse. Hey, have
You know
guys
what? I
ever
need to
had
get some
something
cleaner and
go
clean
from
that
bad to
board up.
worse?
I need to get some cleaner and clean that board up. So yeah, one. It's one.
Sometimes things.
Hey,
go-
mute one.
Mute one.
Yeah, that's it right there.
That is the problem. Number one. Yeah.
It's probably. I probably need to get my cleaner and clean the board. Oh, don't do that. That's
Ooh.
not gonna help.
Ooh.
No.
No, put it back in the one.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Back.
And it's in there all the way. Unmute.
Yeah.
Unmute.
Unmute.
Yeah, it's not better. Yeah, I need to clean that board. Slide the slider up and down.
Put it on 5.
Slide the slider up and down a couple times. Now put it on 0. Huh. Yeah, it's definitely making some noise. Needs to be cleaned.
This might be one of those cords.
No, this is
You want me to
maybe it
try
could be.
putting it in 5?
Yeah. Yep. Try putting it in 5, and then you'll have to do a sound check on it. Yeah, I gotta get my cleaner up here. Yeah, that's not too bad. Well, also, so when you check. Yeah, it's the board.
Please stand by. We will be back after, well, we're here. We're here after these important technical issues. It's so fun to have, it's worse. It's like the eye doctor. Can you see this? Now, can you see that? On the eye doctor exam, you got this. Can I see? Is that better or worse? Better or worse? Better or worse? This is actually a little worse. Okay, a little better, a little worse. This is worse. This is kind of a consistent hissing static sound. Consistent, not crackly, just it's well, when you shut me off it didn't go away. It is still there. It's still just a dull hiss in the background.
Oh, it also picks up.
Is it because of that?
I think it picks up.
Okay. Probably picking that up. Mine feels good. Yeah, it's gone. Yeah.
What about now?
It's on. It's gone.
Okay, so that's
It sounds great now. It's Johnny Rooster with Jay's head in the foreground. It's awesome. You guys love that? You like that? Huh? You want some more profile? Do you?
So, and this is
It's Friday. We're armed and dangerous. This is the freestyle. We could have popped in that 5-minute fun thing, huh?
yeah, we could have.
Want to do that?
It's too late. now.
It's not available.
Well, no, I'll have to download it off of my computer. I think I have it on a flash.
And is that the case with your little intro clip too? Yeah. Well, good things coming.
Yeah.
Fun things are coming on the horizon for this show.
Is that better, John?
No.
All right, so no.
It became crackly again.
So it's the channels.
It needs cleaned. The board needs cleaned. Probably because I unplugged everything yesterday and it was dusty, so there's a bunch of dust in there burning up right now.
Try to put it back in 5 again?
Try, yeah.
5 didn't sound any better. Oh, when you shut him off, it's
It's always
that's awful. No, it is. It's usually worse. If you were left to just
so yeah.
is that doable?
Well, but it seems is it
doable
high
for the
now
audience?
or
Like,
how's
is
my?
Larry gonna say?
I think-
sounds good.
Yeah, I think it's better.
What's the audience
Yeah,
say?
I think those things are all just dirty.
What does the audience say? Do you guys hear this?
Yeah,
They would get annoyed
that
after
board
a
needs
while.
to be taken apart and cleaned, and we ought to get a cover that we can cover that with every day.
Don't irritate the audience anymore.
Don't irritate the audience anymore.
Better?
I think if they're
yeah,
happy,
yeah,
we're happy.
I think it's better.
I'm happy.
Yeah, it's definitely better. So it's just dirty connections.
Yeah. Well, eventually we're going to end up having to get a new board.
If you said dirty
Well,
connections,
that board should have a lot of life left in it.
Yeah, we just got to
It's
clean
not
it.
really old.
By we, I mean you, because if I took it
Could
apart, I'd
bump
be
the
afraid I'd
audience.
break it.
I can take it
Huh?
apart and clean it.
you could bump the audience viewers if you said dirty connections.
Yeah,
I'm hearing the static still.
yeah, it's okay. We're gonna be all right.
We're gonna just live with
Yeah,
that.
people can hear us. They can hear the static
As
too.
long as the audience is
It's that microphone and that.
No, it's the board. It's dirty connections. Yeah, unplugging all those wires when it was so dusty, and it was so dusty when I started unplugging everything that I actually even thought about it. But then I thought that means taking all those knobs off, all the connections out of it, getting a little bit of spray, spraying into each connection and connect it and disconnect it, spray it again, let it dissipate. Then you
Thank
got to
you,
spray
John.
all the sliders. It's a lot of
Morris.
work.
Stacy?
Do we have loving people online
Yes,
today?
we do.
Yes.
Larry Melton says good morning. Marsha
Thanks,
Holland,
guys.
good morning.
So it's
John
several
Morris,
hours
good
of work
morning.
to clean that
Stacy
board up.
Wedeking, good morning.
I'm doing the Facebook YouTube follow.
Good morning, Jeremiah Umans. Stacey
Thank you
Wedeking
for
says
following,
good morning, Johnny Russo.
watching,
Good morning, everybody.
and live chatting. On
So we
YouTube.
will still be hearing the staticky sound, I guess, unless we somebody else sits over here.
You want to do it that way?
We didn't even try that channel yet.
Could try that.
Didn't we get a little bit out of yours too?
This one seems good, right?
Yeah.
Comparatively.
Yeah, I think that microphone's going bad.
If this one was working, then somebody could be
be.
there. I'll go over there and try it. If you want to sit here, do this.
Yeah, I think that microphone is bad.
Let's just, if that's okay. Is that okay? Since we've already
Yeah, no, that's fine. Hey,
swam that ocean.
I think if I do this enough more times, it'll stop working altogether, and we'll be done with that. Won't make that noise anymore. So it's not the cables. Good.
It's like the fire drill when you're a kid in school. You just got to do it. Still got one of these Nerf gun bullets.
Oh, can you use the other?
well, I was thinking about it, but no, you can sit down over here, Jay, right there, and remove that mic arm over. Sorry, everybody.
You guys having fun yet? I am. This is says A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U N V W X Y and Z.
It's more sensitive.
Headphones, yes, no, maybe. As long as you can hear me, who cares?
So,
Headphoneless is cool.
while he's doing that, Johnny, how are you today?
I'm excellent. The exciting topic was the how to win every day, and we are
how to win.
we're showing them how we're winning
Oh,
by
you need headphones.
persevering. Yeah, I'm kind of headphoneless, but how we're winning every day is being perseverant. It's a good thing to do.
Yeah.
You continue even in the midst of mishaps.
Yes.
So there are 7 things. Then we'll get into when we're all
Show must go on.
when we're all squared away. There are 6 steps.
Is there even a headphone jack over there?
Yeah. Oh, it's over. It's hanging right there.
Ah, see, it's hanging. Is this it? Yeah.
I should get up. I should be like Johnny on the spot. Like that? Johnny Rooster on the spot.
I do like Johnny on the spot.
Johnny put me on the spot. So there's six valuable.
People on the spot.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I get them in a trap door and I push,
I trust you.
pull the lead.
It's good to do. It's fun to do with you.
Because I've not done it to intentionally damage somebody's reputation or hurt them, but it is fun to catch. It's catching people off guard is quite fun. Sparring. It's verbal sparring. Folks, if you're ready, it's Friday morning. Would you like a verbal sparring? Actually, 6 steps are going to be discussed briefly on how to win every day.
Headphones. 6 steps. Gotcha.
Headphones, yes, I'm on. Good. How to win every day. Step number 1, get your headphones. Get your microphone. Can I tell a funny story while we're waiting? You guys would like this. But is it okay for the audience to hear a funny story while we're warming up? On Saturday,
You got me?
I don't know, there's a pop, but it's this Saturday.
Oh, now is it crackly?
No. It's popped, but it's popping but not crackling.
Is it back in one?
It's snapping, crackling, but not
Can
popping.
you hear me? Yeah, you can, but check my level.
It sounds
I'm a
like
little low.
Kellogg's. Yeah,
I'm a
that's
little bit
good.
low. Yeah,
No.
boy, that's a lot cleaner, isn't it?
Much.
Yeah, so that microphone is dead. It needs to go just right in the trash.
Put it in the microphone cemetery.
The microphone cemetery.
The microphone cemetery.
AKA the trash.
We could have a microphone cemetery with a little burial. Watch that hard drive. That's kind of a sensitive. That Seagate hard drive.
This one?
be
Yeah.
real-
Did I touch it?
Yeah, but I mean, when you're pushing on it, it's a real sensitive.
Gotcha.
It's
Yeah,
like
because you don't want to ruin your.
it's like
equipment.
certain mothers-in-law. It's very sensitive.
Of course, that microphone,
I'm sensitive.
I'm like a
That
mother-in-law.
microphone-
I'm like a mother-in-law. Just
that
like
microphone that you're on was more expensive.
Yes, I remember when we. Is
What
this
do
the, is this the one we got that came in a kit?
Yeah.
guys?
And then the The overhead.
It sounds so good. I'm just going to
Yeah,
say,
it
what
is clear.
what do Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, and Roy Orbison have in common?
They're musicians, singer-songwriters.
They're all
Man,
singers.
have you ever seen Stevie Wonder's wife?
Has he ever
No,
seen her?
I was gonna
Has
say
he
neither
ever
has
seen
he.
her?
No. Too
That's-
soon? Jeremiah Uman says, much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little prop. Yeah,
This
there is
wasn't
a,
an expensive mic either. You know, you can
It
go.
doesn't. It's not about price.
No,
it's
it
about
isn't. It's about the quality.
well, with electronics, you get what you pay for.
A Toyota Camry
in
runs.
general,
A Toyota
but there are
runs
some
very
trusted
well.
brands.
Yeah,
You
what?
can do
Well,
that.
this is
Certain kind of
Sterling
cars run really well with they're affordable.
This
Yeah.
is a Guitar Center brand.
Is it?
Yeah,
But that's still good.
We
It's
need to buy
coming
like
through clear.
they're a
need to
huge
buy like
retailer
4 more of 'em.
of audio, and
Is this a different brand than all the others?
yeah,
No,
I think
no,
we've-
this is the same brand. I think that one over there that he had was actually is it the something remark?
this is a BM 800.
Okay, so that's one that Barney had and gave to us.
So there's a
I've got 2 of them.
I bought these 3 together from the same company. So
Saturday up in Alaska. This is a true story from coming down from the news press.
Yeah, news press
A woman
story.
was using the outhouse,
Oh no,
and this is not a joke. This is
I
the
don't
real
know.
thing.
I don't know if I like where this is going.
sounds like the
Get
start
it?
of
It's
a
so
crappy story.
strange because I'm thinking, why are you using an outhouse in the middle of the winter in Alaska? This is probably a very destitute situation. So she's using the facility. She screams, jumps up, calls her brother, and he comes out to investigate because her bottom is bleeding. And there's a cinnamon bear looking up at him. So this is a true story.
Whoa.
I'm thinking cinnamon buns. But it's true story. So I
It is.
thought of that when I thought
I think you
cinnamon
can-
bear and her buns. She got bit on the butt while doing her business in Alaska in an outhouse. Now she cleaned the wound,
Yeah,
but they said that they
microphone
discovered
sounds
that
so
the
much
bear
it does.
the bear was not under the outhouse as of Sunday morning. I think the bear had better things to do on Sunday,
Yeah.
which is a spiritual application.
yes,
So
but
that's
he can't work on Sunday.
so it's a better thing
He's
to
honoring
not
the
buy.
Sabbath.
How could a bear, and why would he be underneath the outhouse and staring up through the hole?
Corn.
Well, he's actually writing a novel. He's actually writing a novel. It's called The Bear's Revenge, and his what do they call it? His pseudonym is Claude Boutet.
She had a bottom wound.
Claude Boutet.
It's
I
a
like
French-
that.
yeah.
I like
She-
that.
The news press said that it's possibly a claw mark or possibly a bite, but no one verified that. Not even her brother.
Right.
Do you blame him?
So
No.
bears.
It's her sister.
But I thought bears were supposed
not
to
his
do that
wife.
in the woods. I didn't know
If-
bears could.
If
use
that was
outhouses.
if that was his wife, we'd have a more conclusive answer whether that was a bite or a scratch.
Now, how big do cinnamon bears get?
They're pretty good size. They're
Depends on how
brown
much
bears.
corn they eat.
Yeah.
Depends on how many outhouses they visit.
Yeah.
But they
Yeah.
do take.
Oh.
They take. Yeah,
Corn.
yeah. You got that. They get Sundays off apparently.
Maybe it's peas.
It'd be funny if
Maybe
that was
it's
the.
peas that they're after.
It'd be
You
funny
get
if
it?
that was
I get
the number 2 the number
Can I bang
2
my head again?
news story that you read today, right? That was the
The number
two
2 story. I knew this would be a Friday morning
story.
conversation.
Number 1 would have been
starter.
talking about you're in trouble.
It's a conversation
Hey,
starter.
what happened
Get
to the
it?
clock? What did I do with the clock?
Right
It's right
here.
there.
Oh, there it is.
It's all
right
about
here.
this.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure we got to the topic.
It was a
because
conversation
Sounds like a
starter.
very interesting one. How to win every day.
Yes.
On the other side, I put.
Rescue us.
I can't remember what I put.
Make the rules very easy.
Were there
That's how
any
you
comments about the bear story on the
I'm
bottom?
sure there were. Oh,
I got a Stacy Wedeking with a ha 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 and a laughing face emoji. You're getting the bear facts, Steve McAllister said.
the bear facts.
There's a lot of cleverness.
The
out
bear
there.
facts.
This really happened. You guys could look it up. It really happened in Alaska in an outhouse.
You know,
It's not
Johnny,
made up.
you said it. I believe it.
Thank you. But
don't have to
for
look it
those skeptics out there,
I would like to
Search it.
see. Can you imagine? What I want to see is when they went in there to do the initial investigation.
Yeah.
the photos of the bear looking up, saying, "Come on,
Yeah,
I
from the
dare
bear's
you.
point of view.
I dare you."
Bear's point of view.
You don't want the bear's point of view.
No.
No,
You
no,
don't.
but looking
That'd
down
be a
at
pretty
the bear,
crappy point
You
of
do
view.
not.
inside there with his face at the hole, daring you to sit down.
How much are you willing to say to say some material may be adult in nature? How
That's
much?
what I said.
How much
before.
contribution to that phrase are you willing to do? Right.
Well, you know, I mean, there is a line, and I don't think if it feels like it's
We
too
haven't
much,
found it yet.
it probably
yeah.
is too much.
But
I found the line
with
before.
us, we haven't found that line.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
I've been beat.
It's very funny.
I've been beat
You have
before.
FCC.
Afterwards,
It was much like the bear story.
but
It
was,
was
about a
like,
dog.
okay, so
You mean
why?
the
so
the
why?
big boys?
Why wouldn't you sit on an outhouse stool seat if there's a bear in there? Why would you not do that?
What do you, why would you not
Don't
do
you
that?
do
Yeah.
it? Don't you do
So
it?
why would you not sit on an outhouse seat
It's
if there's a bear
dangerous.
down in there?
Because you don't want it.
Because he will.
Bite you
your,
in the.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
He'll
that's
bite. Because he'll
It's
bite
like karma. Because the
Beep.
bear's name
he'll
is.
bite your donkey.
No, because the bear is karma.
Yes.
yeah,
Is it?
jump right
He'll
up.
bite you in the.
That bear jumped up and bit me directly in the
Maybe
bottom.
even other place. You know, who knows what's getting down there. You know what I mean? So it's good.
That bear's breath
Imagine
probably
if it was a
smelled
guy.
horrendous.
Your
Sitting-
breath. I can just see him saying, "I wish we hadn't had corn on the cob last night."
yeah. It kick bears down
You
there
need a
picking
good
his
little,
teeth.
like this kind of laugh. I like that. I call it the
I
cigarette
wish I
laugh,
had.
but
I
you
wish
guys
I had that
understand.
one sound clip that I used to have of Dad.
All right, so we have gone too far.
Okay,
Dad-
that is too far.
Dad, I used to have this sound clip of my dad. He was impersonating a certain person in his life, and it was
Well, when you say he's impersonating a certain person, it takes all of the. There's so much mystery in that.
I know.
This
The person shall not be named because they don't want to be
I can name. I can name this.
Imitated.
I can name
In
this
three-
person
in three
after
notes.
the show's over.
in 3 notes and 3 cackles.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 6 ways of being winning every day. Number 1, are you ready?
Always
This is
check
where we
the
get.
outhouse before
This is
you
where
sit
we
down.
get this. Number 1, you must set a goal. This can work for anything in life. This is not just some big pie in the sky, and I'll apply it here in a minute. Number 2, you must set a timeline on that goal. So number 1, set a goal if you're following along. Number 2, put a time frame on the goal to accomplish it. Number 3, write it down. If it's not written down, it's not going to really come about. So number 1, set a goal. Number 2, put a timeline to achieve the goal. Number 3, write the goal down. Number 4, you must decide a plan to accomplish the goal. That's where I failed a lot. Number 4 is decide a plan to accomplish the goal. And number 5, I failed a lot. Number 5 is you must decide what price you're willing to pay to accomplish the goal. What price are you willing to pay to accomplish the goal? What am I going to give up, or what am I going to do consistently to accomplish the goal? And the final one, I guess I'm at number 6. That would be visualize, think about it every day. Think about achieving your goal every day. So many of us, I'll just say me, I would do 1, 2, and 3. I know when I want to do it. I know what I want. I wrote it down. That was the end of the story. I never put together the plan. I never put together the idea of what am I willing to give up, and what price am I going to pay, and I never thought about it daily. I thought about it once in a while. Those 6 are so essential. If you leave one off, you can go 99% correct and still not succeed. How to win every day? You have to do those 6 things. It could be with Bible reading. It could be with losing weight. It could be with achieving financial success. Those goals could be long-term. They could be short-term. Apologize. So one thing I did today was I set a goal to bring in some revenue, and I decided how to help out Acts Ministry and myself, and I set a goal, and I'm following those steps. But it's only day 1.
Day 1.
But you
It's
got to
only
do
day
that
one.
every day. You've got to come back to that written goal. So again, number 1 is set a goal. Number 2, put a time frame on it. Don't just say, "Oh, someday I want to." I have a time frame on this. And number 3 is write it down, and then number 4 is decide what the plan is to accomplish it, and number 5, what are you willing to give up? What are you willing to sacrifice? What is the price you're willing to pay? And that's where so many people drop off, because they're not
Right.
willing to pay a price. They don't get inconvenience. And the final one is think about it every day. Visualize actually doing that every day successfully.
So you could shorten that by saying make a plan and see it through.
It's from A.L. Williams' book, All You Can Do Is All You Can Do, but All You Can Do Is Enough. That's the name of the book, written in 1988, still very applicable
When I was 8
today.
years old.
This guy wrote a book about how his goal was to be the #1 insurance company in the world and beat Prudential and New York Life, and he did. And these companies have been around for 100 years at the time he started his goal. He had a 10-year goal, and he did it, and he's average. And the guy looks real average, and he talked about that. He said, I look like the person nobody pays attention to. My personality,
That's right, Stacy.
my personality is flat. Nobody liked me in high school. I was just so average. He's nothing. Nobody said he was going to succeed at anything, and he decided anyone of any age, any mind, if they decide this desire is there and they apply that, they're going to succeed. But most of us give the reasons why we can't dream because we're not kids anymore. He talks about all of that. Like, it's so important to visualize some success in your life, something significant. He said, you don't want to be just somebody else. You want to do something. You want to accomplish something great,
Right. Yeah.
greatness. And he's a Bible-based Christian as well. That's A.L. Williams' book.
A.L. Williams.
But that's how to win every day.
How to win every day.
That's after a cinnamon bear butt-biting story.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Variety.
Stacy Wedeking knew exactly where you were going with that whenever you asked that question. She said, and I'll get to her comment here in just a sec, her other comment. Because if the bear was in the outhouse, the bear would bite you in the butt.
Yes.
Yep.
That's why no one would use an outhouse if there was a bear in the outhouse.
Yeah.
Larry says, make a plan and have a plan. Make a plan to have a plan. And then Stacy says her goal is to try and lose weight. She said keep her in prayer because her stomach has a hernia in it. Being the recipient of 4 hernia surgeries, I can sympathize and empathize with you on that. The first one was a umbilical type hernia, you know, it coming out of the belly button.
Yes.
And that was weird because you could like push it in, move it around, and that was a botched surgery because the mesh had staph infection in it. So like they had to rip that out, do the scrape the thing, and put a new mesh in, and that sucked.
You
that,
were a champ through that.
that hurt really bad.
What a trial.
Hardly knew you were sick.
And then I had another hernia come from the offshoot of that, and they put a mesh that was too small on it, and then the corner broke down and it broke loose and started to strangulate, so I had to have an emergency hernia surgery. But before that, whenever I went a long time without having the third surgery.
I remember.
Actually, it would have been the third or fourth surgery.
That wasn't too long ago.
No, it was about 5 years ago.
We've been hanging out for a while.
Yeah,
You've had a lot of surgeries.
yeah, and but that
I don't know how you do it, bro.
I'm telling you, it was hanging out with you.
Yeah. For that long. It's like
you
a
know,
lot of years.
I
adding up.
see, I prayed for patience a long time ago.
I
not
bet
a
you
good-
got, and here I am.
Every
Testing
day.
them every day.
Dangerous prayer, isn't it?
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's
I
all right.
pray
had
that
to
I
do
won't ever
It's
have to
not that
use.
bad.
I pray I won't have to use an outhouse in Alaska in the winter.
Yeah, because I
With
mean,
a
Those
bear
bears
in it.
are hungry.
well, you
Yeah.
know,
are.
not just that. From
Those
my
cinnamon
understanding,
buns looked good.
Fecal
Yeah, I bet they
matter,
did.
Fecal
Cinnamon bear.
matter generates heat.
A what?
Fecal matter generates heat.
Well, as it decomposes, yeah.
Yeah.
I suppose.
You guys
So
getting
it'd
hungry?
be warmer. It'd be warmer in all you can eat.
But it's
Yeah.
also a cold sump, so I doubt that it's heat warm in there. It may have get them
It's
out of the-
Alaska.
I need to find a cold sump to take a dump.
It's probably food.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
then-
because the cold air dumps into the low places, and there's nothing lower than the
Than an
bottom of an
outhouse.
outhouse.
He was just looking for a warm meal.
He was just looking for a warm meal. Yep. something that wasn't frozen. Probably had a toothache and was like, I'm going to try warmer climate.
See, you
I
guys-
hope
see, Steve,
somebody does their research and looks up this story and says, "Oh, I like Johnny Rooster." It's actually exactly the way the story went. There was there's
really?
no
Corn?
There's
The
no
how about the corn
You
part?
added the corn.
Right. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The
well,
news-
somebody added the
the
corn.
news-
I mean,
report
I just
did not
I
include
just
corn.
assumed
There was no corn involved in this story.
I just assumed
Ass.
there was corn involved.
Actually, in French, it's assume.
Assume.
Well, how'd you like those relevant how to get successful, how to win every day?
This is more of a
You gotta
variety
go over
show.
those rules again.
Are
'Cause I was
He
Well,
was busy thinking of jokes.
Did you
I was
think of those
distracted.
6? Because Jay, you like to categorize. I think there would be a valid reason to do that. I'm applying this. Remember, there was a book I talked about on my show about how to think,
Yeah.
and this one is what to do.
Oh, how to speak kindly to yourself.
Yeah, how to
You know,
talk to yourself.
Yeah, how to talk to yourself.
Self-talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
and
a-
I
had a
actually
big-
have taken
big
that to
impact.
heart, and it has changed my life.
Yeah, it makes a difference. So does
It
this.
does. It does.
This is equally life-changing. The idea of having a goal means it could be to refrain from destructive behavior.
How to
Yeah.
Like say you got a cussing problem, whatever.
I heard it.
You set a time. This is mostly a financial thing I'm thinking of. Is like I want to generate X amount by the end of this. So I'm going to do that this way. I set the goal. I actually put a time frame on it before I do anything else. That's what's powerful, because then you start saying, okay, in the next 60 days, the next 90 days, the next year, the next 2 years, this is what I want. The next 5 years. Then after you do that, then you write it down. The reason for it is because you have to put yourself in motion before you write it down. A lot of
Right.
people write down a goal, but they don't think about it before they write it down.
Right.
I want to lose weight. I want to get $1,000 a week extra, whatever. They just write it. You've got to be able to say by when and then write it down. After you write it down, you have the time, then you put in the plan. Now you can think about, how do I get that? And so I started thinking about, who can I talk to and how often and what will I say to get the extra money? Because this was a financial goal of mine.
Yeah.
And who would I talk to and how often and what would I say? And I had that in my mind. Now I'm running through my mind, okay, here's what I'll say and here's how I will talk, because I'm in sales. So that's what I'm doing in my mind. I'm selling them the item that I'm going to sell. Then I say, what am I willing to give up or sacrifice? What's the price I'm willing to pay? Okay, that's step 5. Now I'm willing to not go on the phone and do other things like distracting things. I'm willing to get up early. I'm willing to talk to X number of people a day. Now I'm putting those kind of things into plan. And if there's rejection, that's not a problem, because I know that if I keep going with the same momentum, there'll be different results when I keep going instead of just here and there, hit and miss. The final one, think about it every day. Think about that success. Every day it's inch by inch, it's a cinch. That's just one little bite every day. You're doing that every day. So even on Sunday, I may not be doing the same things I'm doing the other part of the week, but I'm thinking about how success looks. And that you can do every day. So there's the 6 essential steps. Again, A.L. Williams' book. If you leave one off, you're really kind of missing out.
Now you do have to start in the right place, and I think it is a good place to start with that. The former book that you talked about
It's
with
839.
speaking to yourself the right way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're out of here.
what
we got
to
1
say
minute.
when you talk to yourself.
Right, because the first thing I said when you went over the 6 steps, and I'll just wrap this up because I could go on forever. But the first thing I said was, I'm not that guy. Right? And that was the negative self-talk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then I started to pile up all of the things in my way that I would
Yeah.
have to climb first in order to move on to that goal.
That's honest.
And then I was like, I'm
It works for
I'm
other-
already done.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is important to talk to yourself the right way, and then to do the 6 steps.
And the guy that wrote the book about the goals, he said he was nobody. He had all the negativity. He had nothing going for him. So
Yeah.
he
Now
says
look it
anybody could shift it if they wanted to.
Yep. All right, so we're out of
Good
here.
discussion.
Yeah.
Took a while to get there.
You tried to take my glasses.
I
for
thought
your
about
own.
that, and I'm like, you know what? These are mine. Those are yours.
So how come I'm not getting sound in the?
Did
I
I
don't
mute
hear.
it? I muted it.
You muted it. Okay.
So we'll go out on a quiet note.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on the Morning Drive today. We'll be back on Monday, same time, same channel. Be sure and tune in next for the Morning Mouth with Johnny Rooster. And then followed by, I think Dr. Paul is going to be doing some live stuff with Dennis helping him out. So you have to
From
check
home.
out our YouTube channel.
If you guys persevere and hang on, 9 o'clock will be very interesting today.
Yes. Watch the Johnny Rooster Show up next.
It's something new.
yes.
Until then, my friends, may God bless you and keep you. We love you. My name is Matt.
My name is Jay.
Johnny Rooster.
And this has been
The
Morning Drive.